Welcome to Greg Hansen's Video Notebook, the Tuesday edition, brought to you by Domino's Pizza. I'm Star Sports Editor Ryan Finley. With me, Greg Hansen. Greg, just a little busy this week, huh?
Funnest week of the year. I think I said that last week, but you can't beat it.
You keep better than Vegas, huh?
Oh, yeah. I'm not a Vegas guy, but I'm a San Diego guy.
Who isn't? It's going to be like July and August. Tucson people coming over the mountains to see the Arizona Wildcats, ranked number 1 in the Western region. They take on Weber State Friday morning at about 11:10 our time. The winner takes on Gonzaga or Oklahoma State. Greg, at first blush, sort of your impressions of Weber State and whether or not Arizona is going to have any trouble.
They won't have any trouble. You know, I did some research yesterday about 6 number 1 seeds have struggled with number 16s in the last 30 years. Of course, everybody knows none have won. Right. And this isn't going to be the first one either. Weber State just isn't athletic enough. But what a story it would be if this was the first one.
You look at Weber State, Greg, they play in the Big Sky Conference, sort of in league with NAU, right. Teams like that. Is that kind of what Arizona's getting in Weber, just some big guys inside, or are they a little bit more big time than the Lumberjacks and other teams we think of when we think of that league?
I think they're pretty similar. They're really similar. I think it's a good coaches league. So many head coaches have started in the Big Sky. Ben Howland, you know.
Larry Kraskowiak.
Oh. Chicago Bulls won an NBA title with a Weber State coach one year, Dick Motta. Wow. So I think they're a good coaching league. You know, Weber State's coach Randy Ray makes $175,000 a year. Sean Miller makes $2.5 million a year. So there's a little bit of a difference there.
But $175,000 a year in that league is big time.
And they like him so much they signed him through 2019, and they give him a $100,000 retention bonus every July. So he must be doing something right.
Wow, probably has a big house there in Ogden, Utah. Greg, you just came back from the Pac12 Tournament. Arizona looked as good as it's looked all year for a couple of games and then really struggled against UCLA at the end. Will there be any residual effect from that loss as the Wildcats open up the NCAA Tournament?
I don't think there is. In all the years I've been going to the Pac-12 and Pac-10 tournaments, I've never seen it the next week influence it. Arizona laid an egg there in 2003 when they were number 1 seed. They got beat by the worst team in the league, USC, and they came out and steamrolled the first 3 teams in the tournament. I think Sean Miller just moved on, and everybody else did too.
This is Greg Hansen's Video Notebook, brought to you by Domino's Pizza. Greg, Kyle Anderson and UCLA will be in Arizona's – they're not in Arizona's pod, but they will be sharing Viejas Arena with the Wildcats here this weekend. Did he open your eyes with the way he played in that Pac-12 tournament?
I had no idea he was that good. I'd seen him before, and you had too. But seeing him again up close like that when he is now in charge, I didn't think he was a big-time NBA prospect. Now I think he's a definite early lottery pick. He's just too big and can do too many things.
We were talking off air about the best players in basketball nowadays don't really have positions. They can do so much and play so many different spots. He's unique in the Pac-12 in that he can play the 1, the 2, the 3, and the 4.
Wow. It's almost like Rondé Jefferson and Aaron Gordon. They can both play 3 positions and will continue to do so. Maybe that's the new way of college basketball, and the best coaches know how to work with that.
Greg, if you're projecting ahead, who is Arizona's MVP this weekend, and who do you think is ready to break out?
Well, it better be Nick Johnson, because if he goes south, Oklahoma State might knock him off. If Oklahoma State beats Gonzaga. I'm probably one of the few guys who thinks Gonzaga still has anything left. They've got 1 good big guy, Sam Dower, and 2 guards who are above average. But I just think that they know how to win. And I don't know if Oklahoma State knows how to win like that. They lost 12 games this year.
To me, if it is Gonzaga, the most interesting matchup to me is the point guards. You have T.J. McConnell going up against John Stockton's son. That would be, because they remind me of each other. They even kind of look alike.
They do. Stockton is a graduate student. He's about 30 years old. I think he's been playing for Gonzaga since I was a kid.
A quick reminder and a shameless plug here on Greg Hansen's Video Notebook, brought to you by Domino's Pizza. The Star will have a 40-page NCAA Tournament special section running in Thursday's paper. That will get everybody ready for the Wildcats. And the Wildcats, strange Wildcats matchup. Has that ever happened in the tournament before? Arizona versus, they ever played another Wildcats?
They played Villanova in 2006 in Philadelphia.
Wow. And who won that game?
It was a terrific game. Villanova won by 4. They had Foyle, Foy and all those guys who went to the NBA.
That's right.
Mustafa Shakur might have had his best game at Arizona.
That's right. That's right. So 40 pages, including a couple great stories from this guy right here, Greg Hansen. We're going to sign off here on Tuesday. For Greg Hansen, I'm Ryan Finley saying, see you Friday.
At Domino's, we're slowing down to make our handmade pan pizza the right way, taking our time to hand press the fresh dough into the pan, adding 2 layers of cheese, and slowing our ovens down to get the crust golden and crispy. So try a Domino's handmade pan pizza with 2 toppings for just $7.99.